Many of those couples who tie the knot might consider starting a family through adoption. But as 9 on Your Side, Scott Wegner shows us, it may take the adoption process a while to catch up with that Supreme Court ruling.
Like many households, George Shine and Joe Breen spend a lot of time in the kitchen.
Joe actually cooks more meals. I like to bake.
They got married in Minnesota over a year ago. Now they live in Northside and are looking forward to starting a family through adoption. But they face a roadblock to becoming full-fledged parents.
Only one of us can actually adopt.
That's because up until last week's Supreme Court ruling, Ohio wouldn't recognize their marriage. So on the state adoption papers, George was relegated to just being a household member.
It's tough, and it's also sad to say that you're used to it.
When the court's ruling was announced,
that's the first thing I thought of. It's exciting.
But the justices weren't talking about adoptions. And while the logical assumption might be that gay couples can both be adoptive parents, adoption agencies have not been given the green light.
We are inquiring, and I'm sure other agencies are inquiring.
Sherry McCarthy has been helping Joe and George through the adoption process. Her agency hopes to get the go-ahead from Ohio this week. She says for them, the change may be nearly invisible.
Perhaps they will just be able to use the same form that all of our other married couples use now, and they'll just be moving over one section there.
Then Joe and George can enter adoption as full parents and get on with the joys of fatherhood.
And I think it would be neat to just find out when they hand it to me at the hospital, whether we would have a son or a daughter.
Scott Wegner, 9 on Your Side, Northside.
And agencies are also waiting to hear whether previous adoptions into gay households would need to be refiled or will be grandfathered in.